everyone, and thank you for watching my new video. I'm Marjolein, I'm a fluid artist from the Netherlands, and from my art studio I would like to show you what I do. And today I'm making a diptych, a collection of 2 paintings where I use in one painting only warm colors and in the other one cold colors. So it's warm, cold, it's fire, water, fire, ice, I don't know, you can name it. 2 paintings, but today the first one, the warm colors, so red, orange, yellow, gold, and of course my gold spray paint. And I will show it this time because I have a lot of questions about my gold spray paint. This is the gold spray paint that I use. It's this one. But it's only available here in the Netherlands or in Europe, I think Germany, France, Poland, I don't know, in Europe where it's from the Action. But I tested also this one, this is from Pebeo, and I think it's available in America, I think Canada, I don't know. You find Pebeo, the brand Pebeo. This spray paint is also, it has the same thing. This is the Deco spray, and this is also Deco spray. So I think you have to look for Deco spray. I'm not sure the brand is a thing, but this one works. So if you want to do the exact same thing as what I do, this one. This is a little bit thinner than this one, but it works. I tried it, I tested it. Perfect. I make 2 paintings, and they will both be 40 by 50 centimeters. Let's prep this canvas and I will show you all the colors that I use and everything. So let's start. First one, the warm colors. And of course I'm using black and white. Black, white, and 3 colors and 1 metallic color and gold spray paint. So a lot. Let's start. And this is everything that I will use for this warm color, the number 1 of this series of 2 paintings. This is everything that I use, and I will tell you everything. The colors, I will use 3 colors and 1 metallic color. The red, this is the Pyrrole Red from Amsterdam. The orange color is the Vivid Red Orange from Liquitex Basics. And this is the yellow, this is the Cadmium Yellow Medium Hue, also from Liquitex Basics. Those are the colors. The metallic color is the Deep Gold from Amsterdam. And of course I'm using black and white, but it's there, I can show you later. All my paints are mixed with Owatrol Floetrol, 1 part paint, 2 parts Owatrol Floetrol and 2 parts water. But they are still with the lids on, so I can show you there with the black and the white. Look, this is the consistency that I am aiming for. Look, I hope you can see that. It's medium thick. And the white. And you cannot see the white, you can see the black better. Look. I think the trace will be there for, I think, 2 seconds and then it disappears. Love this consistency. And I'm using my cell activator. They are both in my in those 2 squeeze bottles. I use my Australian Floetrol for that. 1 part paint, the titanium white or the Oxyde black, and 3 parts Australian Floetrol. This one, put it here in the squeeze bottle. I'm using my spray paint, the Chrome spray paint. This is from the Action here in the Netherlands. This one will also work. It's from Pebeo. This one is almost the same. It's a little bit thinner, but it works the same. I'm using, of course, my palette knife. I'm using my frog tape to tape the back. Using my torch to pop the air bubbles. And of course here, my large push pins. I hammer them on the back of my canvas, so the canvas is a little bit from the table, so I can grab it better and it will dry better from underneath the painting. I recently did a test with the colors. And this is the test without the yellow, so I will add a little bit yellow. You can see here, this is the idea that I hope I will achieve. Let's start with prepping the canvas. This is my canvas I showed you. It is 40 by 50 centimeters. They are from Akker, I told you already, but it's not sponsored or anything, so I want to mention them. In the meantime, I'm also making a new studio vlog, so I vlog in between everything. So you saw in that vlog, if you want to see, that link is somewhere in the description, somewhere here, I don't know where. Studio vlog, you can see me how I unpack the box that I received from Akker, and those canvases were inside. So if you want to see that studio vlog, it's really fun. You see me prepare everything here. You can see me filming everything. It's really fun. I think it will be fun. I need to edit it, of course, because I'm filming today. Yesterday I filmed while I'm mixing my paints and everything, and today I will film how I film this video for you. So that's yeah, studio vlog somewhere here. Let's prep this canvas. And with prepping, I mean I will unwrap it, of course. Then I will hammer in those wedges. Then I will use my frog tape and tape the back. And then I will use my large push pins to hammer them in the corners so the canvas is a little bit from the table so it can dry much easier underneath. You will see me speed up from now. Done. So let's prep the table, and for that I'm using puppy pads because I will also use my spray paint, and spray paint doesn't go off silicone mat very easy. So I have a really nice silicone mat and I will use it when I'm not using spray paint, and I'm using a lot of spray paint lately, so I have a silicone mat and I'm really happy with that. But yeah, I'm using puppy pads, and I have some that I already that really sounds weird, puppy pads that I use. No, I'm not using puppy pads for myself, but you know what I mean. Oh, those are small. I need the bigger ones. Yes, those ones. So this is, oh, you cannot see it. Puppy training, indoor training pads for puppies. And I do not have a puppy, but when I use spray paint, of course, it smells like spray paint, of course. And with this, I can fold it and throw it away, so it's directly out of my studio, so it doesn't smell so long, so bad. So let's start, and I can tell you already a little bit while I'm put on my apron. I will make puddles, big puddles with black and white, and in between those puddles a little bit I will make some clusters. I think the word clusters with the colors, and I will swipe with my black, and I start in the black, and I will swipe with white and I start in the white. So I make some, I think it will be a swipe, then you the colors only appear in the swipe. So I think it will be look really nice. I did it already with this painting. You can see here, maybe I can show you. Someone following. Look, this painting. This is my favorite painting, my all-time favorite painting. So it has the best spot here in my studio. But you can see here that I start here with black in black, and the swipe comes here out of nothing. It starts with red dots and then the swipe coming there. And this, I think I start in red, I don't know. So I'll make something like this, and you can see that I start with white in white, and you get some grayish white, and then it goes over in the swipe. So that's something that I really like. You can see the creation video of this painting there or in the description. I will link it because I love it so much. But the canvas is a little bit smaller. Whoa. Okay. Stay there, please. Stay there, please. Stay there, please. Almost went wrong there. Okay, let's relax a little bit. That painting almost fell there on my own new painting. Alright, I was saying that I will make something like that before that other painting falls almost. when you open a lid, make sure there is no, because this is all dried paint and you don't want that in your paint, so remove it carefully. Right, I think all the paints are done. So all my paints are here, you can see them there. And here is the yellow, and here of course my blank canvas, and let's unblank it. That's not a word, but let's do that. Unblank it. That's not a word. That's not a word, but now it is a word. It's a MarjoleinART word. Let's unblank this blank canvas. It's logic, right? It's logical. It is really dark here because it's dark outside. It's raining outside. It's going to rain the whole day here, so I am really happy that I have a studio day here today. All right, let's make the puddles. Black and white. It really gives a nice contrast. I love that, black and white to make as a base, and then the colors popping out of that. Love that. I made a lot of black. And, oh, I dripped 2 times. How is this possible? I dripped 2 times in both of my white puddles. I did that. Look, here, I dripped 2 times. One in that white puddle and in that white puddle. Why? And there. Let's see what I can do about it. Let's see, maybe I can use my finger and remove. And it's not a problem because I use so much paint, so it's not a problem. But maybe here it's right in the middle. I can add a little bit of white on top of that. All right. Those jars aren't really good. Let's add some colors. I will make 2. And this is, I think it's too thin. I'm worried about that. I'm a little bit worried now. This is too thin. Oh, this is not good. Did I even stir it? Yes. I think it's too thin. But I love it already. All right, let's add some black here. No, what? I'll add white. Maybe a little bit black extra there in the middle. And some black here. Oh, and gold. I forgot the gold. I make 3 puddles with all the colors. Let's use the torch and torch the air bubbles. There are a lot of air bubbles in it. There. Maybe you can see it when the light hits it. Perfect. All right, next step, spray paint, and this one I think is almost empty. So I will use my new one, and it's still in my there on my shelf. My cup, spray paint. Let's go outside and use it. But there must be somewhere an open can, because I recently picked a new one, but I have another one. All right, let's add some gold here, and I will start here on the black. I think I will use it only on the black and white. Maybe a little bit on this, but let's do this another time. Oh, it's already on. All right, look, the second time, let's use a little bit here and here. I think this is enough, 2 cups. And I'm always a little bit out of breath because when I spray in a cup I do not breathe. So I had to hold my breath for a few seconds. Alright, I start with black because here is black and I can start from there. I start here in the black with my black cell activator. It's here. It's made with Australian Floetrol. I already told you in the intro. It's this. This is the Australian Floetrol. It's with the red label. I use it only for my cell activator, so not in the colors. In the colors I use the normal Floetrol. Normal. This is really expensive. More expensive if you are not in Australia, of course. There it's just there is the normal Floetrol. All right, let's use a palette knife. This one. Yes, I will use this palette knife. I love this palette knife. And let's use it here on the back. This is my palette knife, of course, and I will use it on the back of the palette knife. I will pour on, or I will squeeze down, what do you call that, on the back side of my palette knife. A thin layer. And there are a lot of hairs here, and if you are watching my studio vlog, you know exactly where those hairs are coming from, because there I show you my cat, Jackie. And I call him the laziest cat in the world. You can see that in the vlog. Right, you can see here is my palette knife. It drips a little bit. It's on the back side is the black cell activator. I start here in the black, and there is already gold spray paint there. You can see it there popping out. You can see the cell reaction already. Ooh, love that. And palette knife artwork, you can see it there. Look at those cells there, they are really developing great. And why are you filming that? What is, there is nothing to see there, camera. He's filming the why. Why? Alright, you've seen it. My camera is doing weird today. It has its own life, I think. Alright, let's do another swipe. Another black one. I think I will make another black one there. Let's move the lid before I use it. Alright, enough joking today. And the yellow is gone. There is no yellow. It completely sank to the bottom. I will stand there and I will film it with this one. Right here. Let's start here and go through that ugly part where I dripped. Then I can remove it. Look there. And then go a little bit, not exactly precisely through that color, because I want to swipe that color again with white. Look. Whew, there is mostly white there because there was no color. A little bit here a little bit colors. So let's swipe with white now. And make sure your palette knife is clean when you use white. Yes, let's see what I will do. I think I will start here and go there. Oh, why did I put it in my mouth? I don't know. I was just in my mouth. Why? The first one I'll make here. Alright, let's start with white. Alright, let's start here in the white. It's just a small swipe, I think. I think I will swipe a little bit through that gold there. Start in the white. Ooh, I drag along with that other one. Let's grab a little bit of that gold there. Maybe I can make... Look, there's some gold there. That's really nice. I moved it. Look at that gold. Ooh, and there, oh, those cells. And this is what I mean when you start in white and you go with white cell activator to start in white. You get this, it's a little bit like fog, misty, and then it go, whoa, look at this. I love this one. Woo, love it. Let's make another white swipe. I love it. Oh, let's start in that gold there. Let's go from there to there. Yes, let's do that with white. All right, let's start here. Oh, I dripped. Why? Start here in the gold. Oh, this. Oh no, there's yellow. And lift up my palette knife just a little bit so I can make a line there. Oh, that's really nice. Let's go there. That's really nice. I love that line there. Oh, love that. I need to do something here, maybe with white. Yes, and a small palette knife. This one, yes, no. This one. This one. And I will hurry up a little bit because now the spray paint is drying. I can see it drying already. I will make a swipe. There is a big part of gold spray paint and I need to spread it out a little bit. I can use my stick for that, but I can also use my palette knife to swipe through it. Let's start there in the black with my black, because I am now swiping from the middle of this painting and I do not love to see where the swiping starts. So I hope when I start in the black with my black that you cannot see where I start. And I will film it with that camera because I really have to see it with my own eyes and not with my camera eyes. This is a really difficult one. Yes, let's do this. Start here in the black. And drag along that gold spray paint a little bit that way. Oh, look at that black. I love black. So Activator. This one's perfect. This one's perfect. Let's use my stick and I'll make some lines with that gold spray paint and I can drag it a little bit more this way. This is my stick, by the way. And I have another one and it's gone. I have another one, a bigger one. Where is that one? Where's my other stick? It's gone. And I think I just see it there. It was there. Look, this is how it looks now. And this part here, you can see there a little bit. It's a little bit not so nice. And here is a lot of gold. So let's grab a little bit of this here. And drag it here. And make a line going there. There. And do it here. And drag it there a little bit to the part there. I think it's time now to stretch this out because the spray paint is drying too fast now. But I love it. Look, it's amazing. I love the colors. So let's stretch this one out. I really hope the paint isn't too thin, but we will see that right now. All right, let's start and let's go that way first. Let's see, and watch the spray paint because I use a lot of spray paint. Take your time to stretch this out and keep an eye on the gold. You can see here is gold spray paint going that way. I will use my stick a little bit to drag a line so it goes there, like a kind of river. Look, and it follows that line and it goes off there. And there is some spray paint going this way and I want it to direct it that way. Let's see if it will follow the line. It's too much spray paint, I know. So let's go this way first. I have to see where the spray paint is going, so it has more room that way, so let's go this way first. Try to reach that corner. And because that's black, I can also paint it black. And I think I will do that. It's too much. I have to let go of that paint there. It'll drip off there and then it's gone. Look, that's gone. I don't have to think about it anyway. All right, let's go back. Ooh. All right, my paint is too thin, and I told you, and it is. So when I go this way, you can see here, there is a lot of paint here, and that ruins a little bit the cell shape of the cells. When I go this way, I don't know, I have to go this way because there is no paint there. So let's go this way, and then I will tilt off a little bit of that weird shape. And go back this way and see if maybe the shape will be a little bit different now. Those sides are almost covered. Here is a corner that's black and I can use more black to cover it completely. Here is no paint and I need to paint here. This, I can make this corner white. This is almost, I can make that corner black and that corner also black. So that's not a problem. The only problem that I have now is that here's no paint. So I have to stretch this way. So this side is also covered with color. I will move this one around so you can see what I mean. There is no paint on this side. You can see there's no paint there. So I want paint there, but I do not want to move it along too far, because this is really thin part. And now I cannot see it if it's there already, but maybe a little bit. So you've seen it, I have to, I just look for myself. Better. And maybe a little bit back, because I want a composition that is a little bit more there. Oh, I love it. This is weird, this is weird part there, but maybe I will go a little bit more this way then, because now it really looks really weird. Oh, I can feel that corner with colors. There is enough paint on it, so now that problem is solved. And now I can see the yellow again here on this side. Ooh, I love those colors. Now I can fix the corners now. This is the black corner, so I can use black. And here is no paint at all, so let's use a little bit here from the table. This is really warm, a warm painting, and that was the plan. All right, let's use some black here on this side. There is no black here at all. And I want to show you something that I do, and I can have a really great example here. I will show you with my other camera. Look, you can see there is a small part missing. What I do is I go underneath the canvas, I grab some paint, and I drag it a little bit upwards there. And now it has the same design, so you do not ruin the design. And I always go underneath the painting with my finger to remove all the paints that are dripping there. And check if everything is covered. And I love the table, look there. Oh, there's not a lot of paint. No, not wasted, but there is a lot of paint on the table. Look, I love it. I love it. Let's fix that corner. There is no black there. Perfect. And I think the gold, the normal gold paint will dry. It's like fire, fire. I love it. I love this one. I love this one. I will show you the close-up now, and then I will let it dry. And of course I will show you the dry result when it's dry. See you then. Look. Look. And I see there a Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse, my secret hidden Mickey. Alright, and I love that black. And oh, I love that. Maybe I can make something with black and white and gold spray paint. No colors. No, maybe red. I love red. Oh, I love it so much. I love it so much. And it didn't look like that one. No, a little bit. A little bit. A little bit. But this one looks much more colorful. I love it. Love it. Love it. I will let it dry and I'll show you the dry result when it's dry. And now it's time for me to make the other one, but you will see that next week. So please subscribe to my channel and you do not miss anything. My painting is dry and it looks amazing. It really looks amazing. And I'm not sure how to hang it, like this or like this, but you don't see that. What do you think? This or like this? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think like this. I love the colors. It's definitely a warm painting, and that was the idea, of course. So I love it. This is the first time that I see it. It was under my food cover for a week, and now I finally removed it from the food cover. I removed the food cover from it. So now this is the first time that I see him myself. So I am a bit surprised about it. And the first thing, when I see a painting, the first thing that I see for this painting is this. This looks a little bit weird. It looks like it's dripping too far. I don't know, this looks weird. But I think when I made it, I already told you that this part was a little bit too thin and maybe it went over the edge there and it dragged along a little bit of that paint along with it. So I love it. It looks like a flame. Looks like fire. It looks like fire. So I think the name Fire is on fire. I think that's the right name. I think I will name this one Fire. And I have to make the other one. If you see my vlog, you know why I didn't make the other one. So I have to make that other one. And I think I will also use thin paint. So I get that, because this is fire and the other is water. I get a little watery, organic, translucent colors. I love this one. And I will show you some. I already showed you the close-ups. Look, I can show them here. That's much easier to edit. Look. And that gold there. I still so in love with the gold spray paint. There. And when I was making it, I was telling you about this part here, that the gold spray paint is only there where it's black and white. So maybe that's another idea. There are a lot of ideas coming from other paintings. So I made this painting and then I have a lot of ideas that I can do for another time. And I write them down so I can search for it. When I have no idea, I have my little book and I read it and then I can see, oh, black, white and gold spray paint and maybe in one color. That's another plan. That's another day. Today, this is the end of this video. And if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. And if you haven't seen my vlog, you can see it in the description. You can see both links because it was 2 vlogs. I cut them in 2. It was too long for one vlog. So one prepping day, painting day, and today, of course, the creation painting day video. I don't know how you call that. I really hope to see you next time. And as I always say in Dutch, houdoe.